Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Nate, and today we're going to be taking a look at Studio Series 86 Thundercracker. Now, Thundercracker he's not one of my favorite Decepticons, but I do love this figure in general. Adjust the camera to my height just a little bit. Now, I absolutely do love this alt mode here. I believe this is an F-15, which is an American fighter jet. And I love the blue with the red and the white on the wings. Overall, I think this jet mode is a 10 out of 10. And the plastic feels very, very nice. And the transformation, which is what we're getting to next, is okay, in my personal opinion. Now you're going to start by untabbing these top wings and folding them up, and there is a tab that's going to tab into that slot right there. And this is on both wings. I'm going to take this and untab it from the back of the legs and fold it up. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to open the back of the legs. You're going to extend them out. Close that up. Separate the legs, and I have already folded out the feet. Going to adjust the wings. Now he's standing up straight, and it's cartoon accurate with the upside down Decepticon logos. And I love how Studio Series is always they try to get as close to toy and cartoon accurate as possible. Sorry if I'm a little loud. I don't have very long arms. What's next? You're going to untap the arms from the chest, and you're going to fold those out. They are willing. And make sure to do this, otherwise it's not everything is going to sit flush. You're going to take these little hip skirt pieces and fold them down. Next, you're going to untab the front of the nose cone from the cockpit. And the nose cone, cockpit, and head all work on this armature here. So as you flip the head out, it flips the nose cone to the back. Now, what you want to do is you want to make sure that the bottom of the cockpit is sitting flush with the top of his torso. You're going to push in. Okay, I did not get everything. To sit flush. What did I do wrong? There we go. I think that's better. And again, you want the bottom of the nose cone to sit flush with the top of his torso. You're going to push that in and you're going to hear a thump. And that is going to tell you that everything is locked into place. There we go. There it went on mine. So it shouldn't come apart. And everything spins perfectly. You're going to flip out the hands, tab them in place, and there he is in his robot mode. Adjust the camera, move him a little further back. And you know what I just now realized I forgot in the alt mode? His weapons. And of course, the G1 Seeker Trio, Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp wouldn't be complete without their null rays. How about that? Sorry for the shaky camera. My tripod is not the most stable thing in the world. Now, let's get up close and personal. Also, my phone camera is a little offset. Look at that face. I love the sculpting of his face. I love that. And again, how the Decepticon symbols are upside down on the robot mode. He does not have a lot of backpack either. So he is very, very stable for the most part. Now, this being a newer figure, his articulation is pretty good. He can look up, he can look down. His head can do a full 360. His arms can go out that far. They can do a full 360, but his wings get in the way. Let's remove that. He has about 90 degrees of elbow bend. He does have a bicep swivel. He also has a wrist swivel, but no in and out or up down motion from the wrists. He can T-pose. He also has waist swivel. He cannot do a 360 with the waist. Lower body, he does have a thigh swivel for transformation. His feet, his toes can go up and down. They only go so far. He has about 90 degrees of knee bend. And again, since his backpack gets in the way, his legs can only go back that far. Move the hip skirt, and they can go forwards that far. And he does have ankle tilt. So and I'm not the best at posing these figures for a camera. he can do some dynamic posing. Some of y'all are probably better at it than I am. And to give you a reference of how tall he is, here he is next to Studio Series 86. Grimlock. Here he is next to Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. Here he is next to a Coke Zero can. And where is he? Where did I put him? Here he is. Here he is behind, or in front of, I should say, Studio Series 86 Devastator, who I will be doing a review on hopefully some point in the near future. Not all at once. Start with individual pieces, then move to the big hunk himself. And I think that is going to do it for my review of Studio Series 86 Thundercracker. We'll say alt mode, 10 out of 10. Transformation, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Robot mode, again, 10 out of 10. I should have Studio Series 86 Skywarp and Megatron on the way. I have pre-ordered them, as well as Age of the Primes Onslaught and Legacy Animated Ratchet and Legacy G1 Power Glide. And I'm waiting on Onslaught to get here. I'm waiting on them to release an Age of the Primes Swindle, so I can go ahead and get that. I already have Age of the Primes Brawl, Blast Off, and Vortex. I'm just waiting on the other two to get here so I can do a review of all 5 and go ahead and knock them out. And then I'm going to try and get Age of the Primes Superion. And I'm trying not to make this video too long. It's already almost 15 minutes. But again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're thinking about picking one of these up for yourself, I get most of my figures from Big Bad Toy Store. And if you're looking for a figure for someone who likes Transformers, or you want one for yourself, I highly recommend Studio Series 86 Thundercracker. I'll probably do a review on 86 Skywarp, even though they're like the same figure, just with different colors and a different face sculpt. But alright, again, I know I've said it 3 times now. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see all of y'all in the next one. Bye-bye!